Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Demon Slayer with me. Oh, it's been so long. Demon Slayer mod update in 2025 was not on my bingo card. Yeah, I went and checked. The last time I did an update for a video for this mod was in June 2023. I played it again in 2024 in February, but only then I was mixing together this main piece and the Jujutsu Kaisen mod, all made by, Orca, the same person. Yeah, I didn't think we were getting anything else because the mod maker himself said, yeah, no, we're not updating the mod anymore. We don't need to, which, it wasn't fully done. It had work in progress stuff in it now. But yeah, it had all the core elements of Demon Slayer mod. It had all the different things to fight and things. It pretty much had everything. It didn't, not everything, but, it had, everything you could need to play a thing for it. So, he said he's not doing update for us anymore. Fair enough. Would have been nice to get some bits fixed, but, there was still a really, really good mod. Yeah, no, it's updated it. He did a couple of different things. At this point, the mod's now moved from 1.16.5 to 1.20.1, which puts it in line with Jujutsu Kaisen and Main Piece. And I don't know, maybe because the Demon Slayer movie came out, maybe that got motivated and, pumped up to play some more Demon Slayer to do some work on the Demon Slayer mod, because, yeah, we got new stuff as well. As far as items go, I've reviewed this mod tons of times before, so I'm not going to do, a full review going over everything inside the mod, because they're, be here ages, because it's a very big mod. Just mainly focusing on the core things and just, a bit of what this mod has to offer. Yeah, it's got a bunch of cool stuff in it. It's got doors, it's got lamps, it's got walls and things. Apparently, it's also now got gacha machines. These are new. I hadn't seen these before. To use gacha machine, you need either an iron, gold, emerald, or diamond, or netherite. Okay. Yeah, these are just completely brand new. I was expecting these things to pop in. A lot of the stuff from the mod had been, as stuff you might expect from, old Japan and stuff like that. Stuff you see in Demon Slayer. Yeah, just the gacha. Okay, yeah, so click on that. One epic, right? I have no idea what that says. I got a sword. Awesome. Maybe I got really lucky there, because that was epic. What? I'm guessing with iron. Yeah, with iron, you're more likely just to get more common, not so useful items. That makes a lot of sense. Although giving me villagers, never mind. I forgot. These are food villagers. Never mind. All right. Well, if we put another in there, 100 times epic, right? Is this about to spew 100 items out? No, just gave us Doma's band. Okay, so it just gives you more odds of nice things, basically, each time. Oh my god. Okay, so wait, what if we take gold? 1.5 times. Emerald, 5. Diamond, 10. Oh. I get hearing stuff in here too. Okay, gotta be real. I actually love the idea of these, because a lot of the time in Demon Slayer, you don't have much need for a lot of resources. This would allow you, this is an excuse to hand out items like this, things like hair and stuff like that. Because, most of the time, you can't get hold of certain items without maybe beating a certain enemy a bunch of times and hoping they drop it. If they put it in a gacha machine too, that's just an extra way to get it. Also, what's the difference between these two? There is the... Oh, so this is the Slayer one. Oh, I see. So this is the one to give us, you guys, Slayer items. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got a really cool sword out of it. Oh, and you get normal food from this one and stuff for building swords. That's pretty neat. I can only imagine the fun people that love gacha machines are gonna have with a item like that in the mod. But yeah, so anyway, this is Demon Slayer mod. You definitely didn't just see a bunch of iron chests in there that I used to divide up the thing when I put everything in. But yeah, so yeah, in this mod, you start the game, you get hold of a sword and stuff. You can't really do much with it straight away, but then, once you kill a demon or, make a full sword and stuff, you're suddenly part of the Demon Slayer squad. So you get a bird, and your sword gets an element. And in this case, we got, the Demon Slayer fit. For some reason, it gave me 2 lots there. Basically, whenever you beat a demon for the first time, or someone beats a demon nearby you, it gives you a sword, typically. But because if you craft your own sword and do the stuff, then, it gives you the sword again, I guess. Okay, or I'm creative one that just broke it. So yeah, my main element right now is moon breathing. So I could do moon breathing stuff, and I could rotate between the different forms and do cool things and effects and animations and bits. It's a really cool mod. Yeah, there's a bunch of different elements for the thing. Very cool. And then from there, you can also get the unique swords that the Hashira and stuff have. How much Demon Slayer in a while? Tengen? Was it Lord Tengen? I think it was something like that. Yeah, really like his style. Sound breathing stuff. His animation things are really cool for this. Just some cool bits, tons of fireworks and stuff. All very nice. Maybe able to guess I kind of, liked his stuff because I was already wearing his outfit when we walked in. But that's kind of Demon Slayer at its core. You get a bunch of cool swords and stuff. You power up, got the ranks by killing monsters, which, technically speaking, they only spawn in the dark and they can only stay in the dark. There's a lot of Tanjiro. I'm just realizing there's a lot of Tanjiro spawned in this area. Why so many Tanjiro? Hold on. Other things can spawn. There's, all the Hashira and stuff. He's spawning because I don't know why. Why is there so many Tanjiro? This guy's over the place. So, what on earth? Why are they everywhere? I don't... This is my first time trying them on at 1.20. I don't know if this is a thing, or like, because it's during the day, there are like tons of Tanjiro spawning everywhere. Why are there Tanjiro everywhere? Not a clue. Oh yeah, also this bird gives you coordinates to places to go to do the basic missions of Demon Slayer, aka because it takes you to like a story thing, which never got fully completed. It got up to about Mugen's train, then stopped, which made kind of sense because at the time when the mod came out, that Mugen's train was the thing in the second season of the anime hadn't come out yet. And yeah, I didn't expect that feature to ever get finished, but it's a nice way of like getting you started into the mod and stuff if you want to, because it gives you a direction towards certain biomes and things that are, you know, good to have access to. But yeah, anyway, so we did just see that we can take people as food. Yeah, the other route is you go a demon, which, you know, get some Muzen blood. You can find it dried up underground, or you can just kill a bunch of demons and get it. You drink that, become a demon, you get access to the demon abilities, which, you know, there's a bunch of these. There's a bunch of items in here for demon arts. There's some really cool ones. As far as I'm aware, though, there was no update in the demon side of things. No, the new stuff that came in with the updates. That was just, you know, the stuff that was already, and we had some cool Slayer stuff, we had some cool demon stuff. But there was a Hashira missing, aka the Stone Hashira, kind of. He was already in as a character. His outfit was in, aka the green cloak thing. His weapons were in, aka these things. So, you know, you could dress up as him, take his weapons. I don't know which one goes in which hand. Hold on, is this... Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, see, if you put it like that hand that high, see, it looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So, I'm sure it goes this way, so you get the ball and chain, and the axe and stuff like that. Whenever you had these weapons, which you could find Stone Hashira, he did exist, he could drop his weapons, you could get hold of these things, but it only had one attack. It basically had this thing where it'd spin the ball over the head. It wasn't really a proper stone breathing ability. Now, stone breathing's actually been added in, finally. I can't say I was expecting it. Like, I generally just thought we weren't getting the stone breathing update. Now you can actually do cool things with these quite unique weapons, like for Demon Slayer, like, you know, most of them do just use swords, so yeah, Stone Hashira does have fairly unique stuff, all in all. Yeah, what gets fun though, or even funner with that, is that, yeah, the Stone Hashira is now going to be able to do that stuff as well. I set the game to peaceful. Tanjiro's still here. I forgot he doesn't count for the thing. I don't think I can get rid of him. And that's a problem, because I wanted to go and hit some demons, and I get a weird feeling Tanjiro's going to come and interrupt me. Hold on, we go over the night time. Obviously, the demons and stuff came out, and apparently the army of Tanjiros that just exists. Is Tanjiro just spawning in? It's just Tanjiro. Is it just Tanjiro and no other Demon Slayer spawning in? It does seem like Tanjiro's spawning in place of the default Demon Slayer, because the default Demon Slayer is supposed to be like the most common Demon Slayer spawn. And then, you know, after that, you get all the various different ones. Like, yeah, there they are. Here's the basic guy. You're supposed to see them all over the place, with varying amounts of power. Versus the demons that also have varying amounts of power. All very cool. Why was Tanjiro ever? I guess they just spawn at night now and Tanjiro just spawns during the day? Right, possibly. Anyway, we decide we're gonna smack these things really quick. Well, that completely missed. Okay, so that... Hold on. Upper smash. Yeah, I think I need more... No, okay, you can hit them. Okay, I just need to aim it very properly. I need to get them closer to where the ball's gonna be, I guess. That one... It's actually, you know, aim. That one has a bit more, like, a set range. You've got to actually aim a little bit. Okay, now we've got, yeah, Stone Skin. Just, that's basically spinning the ball around the place. I think it's pretty much what the Stone Hashira had by default. What on earth happened there? Hold on. We've got Volcanic Rock Rapid Conquest. Okay, so this is another one where I've got to, like, you know, try and, like, figure out the distance. And actually, there's a bit of skill to this one. Okay, I'm terrible at this then. Arcs of Justice. That's got pretty good range. There's what, Serpentine Polar? What move is this? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so you swing the two things to hit off each other in the middle there, right? Or is it we just swinging the ball? I don't know, I see two bits of chain going on. I might be swinging the ball and the axe. Not entirely sure. But okay, all the Stone Hatchery stuff, bar... what, Stone Skin, which just goes all around you. I think all the rest of them, you kind of have to, like, judge your distance and stuff with them. I assume this one's a really powerful one. But I assume it's one where, you know, you've got to, like, you know, figure out the distance and stuff a little bit more. And thus, you might have a bit of a harder time with it if you just try and swing randomly. Okay, that's something. I mean, there's a few Demon Slayer ones where, you know, they're not super simple, because, you know, all Demon Slayer moves are, like, big rush forward, big area effect. But then there's some are, like, you know, very set distances, very set movements and things like that. So, you know, you gotta use them at the right time. Makes a lot of sense. Stone Hashira just seems to be a bunch of them. And, yeah, then, yeah, we've got the Stone Hashira himself. And just throw him down here. And, yeah, now, before, well, I guess he's a proper opponent to really, you know, want to use his full power, but man now has animations and stuff. No, he's gotten stuck. Well, he got stuck until he uses animations again. Oh, okay, because I've got Jaden, I can actually see the effects he has on. So obviously he's got, like, you know, it's a harsh rise. He's got, like, strength 10, resistance 4. Makes sense. He also has speed because he's quick. Yeah, he does just have blindness stuff. They actually gave him the blindness stuff. I don't know if that does anything to mobs, but okay. Oh my god, the army of Tanjiro. They're moving in. They're slaying all the demons. Why is there so many Tanjiro? That's not crazy at all. Anyway, there's the ball demon. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it's gonna do too well against the Stone Hashira. Stone Hashiras tend to wipe out everything but the upper moons, really. The Stone Hashira, this guy's got 204 HP. I think he's like he's one of, if not the strongest one in the mods. Or like, you know, it's meant to be. Or at least going off of, like, you know, their HP totals and stuff. Like, yeah, you get the Wind Hashira 150. We've got Snake Guy 130. Love Hashira 140. 130 from Mist. Tengen 160. Whereas, yeah, then this guy's just got, yeah, 230. Or 240, sorry. So, like, you'd assume with that kind of bit in mind there, him being a lot tankier and stuff, you assume he's probably meant to be the strongest one. Well, it ends up that way or not, who knows? Oh, there's Thingy there. Now, how well we do against half a dozen Tanjiro is really the question, because there is a half a dozen Tanjiro using the water techniques around the area, and Akaza did just decide to spawn right in the middle of them all. I say that, if that's young Tanjiro without the sun abilities and stuff, nah, he's just gonna get absolutely wiped. Anyway, though, yeah, then there's other items. So there's the gacha machines. They do crafting recipes. I don't know where you get them. Possibly you find them in one of the structure areas. Possibly you have to spawn them in. I'd assume, given the nature of them, maybe they have to be spawned in. Because, you know, they are giving out literally just everything. There's a chance you could literally break the game if you put a piece of iron in and get, like, a high-tier item right from the get-go. It's one of those ones. Maybe like there's a structure somewhere that's better to spawn them. Or maybe, like, he's planning to put a structure somewhere that'll spawn them. Who can say? There's just this thing. Demon Slayer Resolve. This is a new item. I never saw this before. Like, I can't consume it. There's no crafting recipe for it. I don't know what it does or what it's for. Can I give it to a Demon Slayer? Hello, Tanjiro. Here. Nope, never mind. You ran away. Tanjiro, stay still. Tanjiro has joined your team. Oh. Oh. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That's, right. You can recruit people with it. It's called Demon Slayers as well, so I assume... No, yeah, demons joined your team. Yeah, so I'm in creative mode, so I assume this is working a lot better because I'm in creative mode. I assume if I wasn't in creative mode, potentially, if you got hold of this item, it wouldn't work. Yeah, there, this is just, right now, a creative mode item. What's the goal with this? You're gonna create a team of demon slayers? You're gonna have people with you helping you, I guess? I guess maybe so you don't hit them by accident and stuff? Hold on. Right. Well, I've got the pickup mods, so that doesn't help, does it? Try to see if you had an inventory or something, because, you know, I'm thinking this is similar to the main piece team system thing, where, you know, main piece you can go into their inventory, steal their clothing and things like that. Oh, there's even more Akaza. I don't know if I should be concerned with the sheer number of Akaza and stuff that have been spawning in the area. I don't know, you moved the mod up to 1.20, so there may have been a rebalance done for stuff, because apparently Tanjiro now lives everywhere. But also... Actually, I see, there's only 2 Akaza. Maybe by sheer chance, maybe 2 did just spawn. I don't know. The way I remember the mod, though, is pretty much the common people, like the common demon slayer, common demon, they spawn a bunch. Then as you get, you know, more powerful, they, you know, become less common. So people like Muzen and stuff, you spawn very, very rarely. But typically only after you've beaten all the achievements and stuff for getting up to Hashira level and things. But yeah, things like the Hashiras and that, they don't spawn nearly as often. Same with like the higher tier, you know, upper moon demons and stuff like that. Like typically you don't see them as often. There seems to be a lot of animation sticking though. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, it does fix you though. They do fix themselves whenever they go for other animations. But yeah, that was just a surprising wee update. Just, yeah, the Stone Hashira stuff got added in. You can now use the Stone Hashira moves. Stone Hashira now has his moves. He's now strong, I guess. There's now an item for making teams? Question mark? I don't know. I need to play it in survival to see if you can actually find it in survival. Well, this is just a mechanic for, like, you know, during creative mode, so you can, like, have things form a team with you and stuff if you want to. And then, yeah, those gacha machines. I saw this stuff for the Stone Hashira. Didn't realize this stuff existed. But yeah, anyway, people, thank you all very much for watching this very little video on Demon Slayer update. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the show. Definitely do want to try playing some Demon Slayer again. I've not played it in years at this point, and it's on 1.20 now. But anyway, links down below if you want to check the mod out. Again, the mod's now for 1.20.1. You're gonna want to use an updated, like, updated version of Forge for 1.21, because, yeah, I crashed when I tried to join with a lower version, because I hadn't updated in a little while. So yeah, make sure you're using like the recommended version of Forge if you're crashing, so that will fix it. Well, and that, thank you all for watching. See you next time for whatever Minecraft thing I end up doing next. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of our channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Jonin members ULQ Vami, Phantom Shadow, Hellfire Dragon, Phoenix, Caden Cruz, and Reaver Stavern, and our ANBU members MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.